are live from the Madison Square Garden. This is Howard Cosell reporting into you to say the champion of champions, Trendy Nate, here to tell you today, hey Debbie, that we are going to be live in the city of cities, toe to toe, pound for pound, possibly the greatest fighter to ever participate in the sport. Jesus fucking Christ, we're almost at 2.6 million. 2.6 million cases around the world, man. Almost. Daily cases are back up again. And you know what? Let me tell you something. I wrote the goddamn title before I checked it because I fucking knew that the numbers were going to start going up again today. I knew it. I fucking knew it. And that's why I wrote the title. I said, I hope you guys are ready to hunker down for real this time. Because boy, oh boy, those numbers are going right back up again. And you know why? Because about 2 weeks ago, when people were starting to get antsy and they started going out, hey, Randy, welcome back. Yes, you should watch last night's show, Randy. Coming back, I'm going to thank you every time I see you. Stony Vibes, really? All right, well, man, it brings a smile to my face. I like to feel appreciated, man. I like to know that you guys appreciate me, so thank you. You're safe up there. Were you to home or Florida? Where or am I? Ryan, home or Florida? I'm at home right now. I guess you're asking. Hey, Karsten, Shannon. Hey, Shannon, Kat, Jesse. You just reminded me. My friend Shannon popped in the other day and she said hi. And I don't think she said anything else after that. I'm kind of sad, actually. I love her. Anyhow, in fact, you guys want to know something about Shannon that nobody really knows? I was a illegal drug dealer for years in Florida. I mean, I sold cocaine, and after I got out of that, I sold cannabis I always sold cannabis, and I sold cannabis for years and years and years. But of all the people I sold cannabis to, for all the years that I did, Shannon was the only one of my customers that ever told me that she used it for sleep and for pain. And that was the first I had ever heard that. I thought everyone was just getting high, but not Shannon. She needed it. And she told me how important it was to her. The very first person that I ever knew was a real honest to goodness person that used cannabis strictly because she needed it medically. I know there's others, but that was the first person that I had come into contact with, and that's the first person who had told me. I'm sure I was selling it to other people who were using it like that too, but she was the first person who sat down with me one day and actually told me that that's what was going on. So, shouts out to Shannon. I did, and thanks for the shout out, and thank you for doing a great show. Oh, Randy, okay, you trying to play dumb with me, Randy? Oh, okay, that's all right. Okay. Hey, Kayla, I just think you should know you always make my day, Stoney. I should know that. You're right, because that will keep me coming back. If I know that I'm bringing joy to your lives, and you let me know that, especially if you go to Twitter and you retweet me, and you guys went crazy last night, and you blew up my Twitter feed because I wanted that. Well, I want you to keep doing that. Don't be lazy. Don't just do it the one time to get me to come back. Go to Twitter every day, man. Let's all hang out on Twitter when we're not hanging out on my live show. Have your Twitter feeds up, man. We could get so much more accomplished from Twitter than we can from this broadcasting this live show. And I know a lot of you guys aren't here to accomplish anything. A lot of you guys, hey, Annie, a lot of you guys are here just because you want to see the show. But understand that I'm here because I want to accomplish some things. I want to get some things done. I want to get a message out to people. And, I wouldn't mind entertaining people, as many as I possibly can. We don't have a lot of time that we're allotted per life on this planet. And a lot of us are going to live shorter lives than what we thought we were going to get. And, nobody owes you anything. Your parents don't owe you a full lifetime. You live till you're 25, that's what you get. You know, unfortunately, there's going to be a lot of young people that's going to happen to. But you know, I don't even know if I'm going to make it to 60. You know, so I don't have a lot of time left, and I like to spend it trying to reach as many people as I can and bringing some joy, like Stoney said, to people's lives. When you guys tell me that I bring joy to your life, that really means a lot. So I will keep doing my thing. So these are mostly my neighbor's buds in here. I put in a jar to preserve the, wow, flavors. But I've also got that Pineapple Express in here. And I'm going to go for that because now that it's been jarred, it should have a nice cure to it. Oh. We'll pull that bud out. And I need another tray. I made such a mess on this desk. Good thing Cinder gave me all of these trays because I'm using them all. And so right here. This one will be perfect for what I need. I'm getting so unorganized. I was telling you guys, I'm trying to clean my house last night, and well, I stopped. You know, I didn't finish. Behind you, really interested. Definitely joy. Is that flowers growing behind you? Yeah, these are that's my indoor grow. That's tomatoes on the bottom, and you know, a dying pole bean plant and a dying zucchini plant, and then all my cannabis trees, Jack Herer, Sweet Afghani, Delicious, I believe, those two strains back there. And we've got this on the local playback, which is much better than the other one. So I'm just going to use that one so you guys can see the plants blowing in the wind. I thought that was pretty nice. So now the bad news. I know you guys don't want to see, but I'm going to show you anyway. You guys, this is the sad reality, and you guys need to realize when you are watching my show and you're ignoring Donald Trump, you're doing the best possible thing you can do for yourselves. Because that man is, he's a biohazard to the entire world. All right, so look at, you see we had a downward trend here? I was so excited. I was like, yay, we got a downward trend. Right? And you know how everyone says the news is blowing this out of proportion and the news is lying and there's way more cases than there are deaths and it's not as deadly as people want you to believe and blah, 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 blah. You should all be outside protesting and everybody wants their jobs back and la, 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 la. Well, I turned on the news yesterday. And you know what the news said? The news said, get ready for another surge of this virus because people got lax over the last 2 weeks. They saw the downward trend. People started going out and ignoring the warnings, and we will suffer those consequences in a revitalization of this virus unlike anything we've seen up until now. So as you move the mouse over, you can see we were at 96,000 about a week ago. Well, look where we are. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days later. We're right back up to 88.8 thousand, and that was yesterday. Where will we be today? I don't know. But I do know this. We're in a lot of trouble, guys. And you guys, fuck the rest of the world. Fuck these numbers. Fuck what Donald Trump is saying. Fuck everything. Fuck the news. Fuck everything. You guys need to stay the fuck home. You need to practice social distancing. You need to stay the fuck away from each other because you don't want to be caught up in that bullshit. All right? I don't think anybody wants to catch this fucking disease. Germany's getting ready to open? Oh, man. You saw a meteor? Cool. Cool. A meteor? You mean a shooting star? You know, a streak across the... Or did you see like a fucking comet burning with the tail going slowly across the sky? I mean, bro, out here, where I live, I'll show you fucking 10 meteors every fucking night. Just go out and look up in the sky for a few minutes, man. I mean, we get out here, you can see them everywhere. You don't even need a meteor shower. They're just out. They're out there. There's always shit coming into the atmosphere. People don't necessarily like to acknowledge that, but there's all kinds of shit flying onto the planet. He's 38 years old. Well, good luck to him, man. I'm so sorry to hear that, Bob. Rigo Ramirez, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. Your parents locked you out of the house? Georgia is... Oh, man. Look. You guys all know what's up. And you don't need me to tell you anymore. He's got 3 daughters. You got 3 nieces. Right on, buddy. I'm sure he'll be okay. He's a young man. Hopefully he's in good shape and he doesn't smoke cigarettes. You know, and I'm sure he'll be fine. But you guys, we're starting to see people voted on April 7th to test positive. Really? For the voters in Wisconsin? That's fucking horrible. You guys, it was so important. I remember, we got to go vote. You're all indoctrinated. We have to go vote and practice our right to be an American citizen. Really? Really? Was it worth it? Your vote doesn't count. It was worth risking your life over your vote that doesn't count. Does it really matter if Joe Biden or Donald Trump is in the Oval Office? No, it doesn't. We're fucked either way. I mean, look how fucked we were with Barack Obama. And he would have been better than Joe Biden. At least he had his senses about him. He still fucked everything up. So, you know, you could say the lesser of 2 evils all fucking day, but I'd just assume go off grid and worry about me and stop worrying about goddamn politics. The politics aren't going to fix this. We have to fix it. You have to fix yourself. It starts with yourself. And if every single person does it, then we're good. We don't need a goddamn government to do that. And you know what a lot of people are learning today? They're finding out that, you know what, I don't go to work anymore, and I'm surviving. I'm finding out I can get food from here, I can get food from there, my water's running, I got fucking power, blah, 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 blah. This is where my money comes from, and I don't need a job. Why the fuck do I need to go to work every day? Crazy, right? If you had a garden, you'd think that even more. You know, if you had a garden, you lived on a lake, and you had solar power, you'd be thinking that, you know, you'd be looking at the rest of society and laughing like I am. Laughing at people calling themselves essentials. I laugh at those people. Oh, you're an essential? Are you an essential? It's essential that you catch the Wuhan coronavirus and die and give it to other people? I guess so. You know? It's a goddamn virus. It makes its way around, man. It's got its fucking evil methods. You can wear a mask and gloves all fucking day, but if this thing wants to get you, it's going to get you. You know? We think we're fucking infallible. We think we're perfect, you know, and we understand this whole thing that we're human beings, we're Americans, and we got this under control, and blah, 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 blah. We don't know dick. We are children. You know, we are children that just got sent to a fucking penitentiary with full-grown adults. That's us. Now we're playing in the big boys' fucking tent, and, you know, we're not ready for it. Obviously. And if you need proof, just look at all of the confusion going on in the world right now. You got the people that are trying to stay home, and then you got the people that are telling you to go out and protest, and that we got to get the economy running, and nobody knows what the fuck is going on. It is pandemonium. And I say this with a smile on my face, not because this makes me happy. I say it with a smile on my face because it's sickeningly funny. It is. If you're into dark humor, it's funny as fuck. This is the kind of shit that dark humor is all about, man. Is that the inability of mankind to overcome their own fucking greed in order to survive, to protect themselves, to do what's right in order to live. We're so cell phoned up right now, we can't even see past fucking 3 feet, man. We can only see the phone that's right in front of our faces. We can't see the future. Nobody knows what's going to happen. So what can you do in all this confusion? Do you. That's what you can do. Do you, and quit worrying about politics, and quit worrying about who the next president's going to be, and quit worrying about trying to go get your vote out there in a fucking voting machine that doesn't even fucking count anymore. You know, whoever the next president's going to be the next president, and they've got a shit pile to fucking deal with. And that's on them. It's not on you and it's not on me, and we don't have to fucking worry about it ever again. You can make that choice. There's a lot of people out there in the world right now who are not worried at all about the Wuhan coronavirus. They're not worried about politics. They're not worried about anything because they are way out in the middle of nowhere and there's no other people around and they're fucking surviving and they're making it on their own. And that's what you need to do. Danny Walls, if I didn't know you, I would fucking block you from my live stream. Of course China didn't let this out of a lab. Danny, you need to watch my show more often and stop going down rabbit holes on YouTube, bro. Okay, Danny? I love you like a brother. I'd kill motherfuckers for you. I would. But understand this. Smarten up, brother. Start listening to what I'm telling you, okay? I'm here to fucking tell you. That's all bullshit. We know where the virus came from. If you were checking legitimate news sources, if you were listening to me, you'd know that Wuhan coronavirus came from a wet market where somebody took a bite out of a bat. That's a rat with wings. We should have known better, but we're fucking human beings. We're a bunch of fucking idiots. And this is where we are. You know, Neil deGrasse Tyson does some tweeting. I saw he was talking about some shit, and someone said, "Yo, Neil, if you're such a great fucking scientist, why didn't you warn the world to not take bites out of bats?" And you know what his response was? My bad. Is that priceless? He responded. And his response was, "You're right. I should have seen it. I should have warned the world. My bad." That's amazing. And amazing that just a regular Twitter user can contact Neil deGrasse Tyson and get a response from him on Twitter. It's amazing, right? It's amazing. He might talk to you too if you inspire him. You know? Daryl, because you're smart. Hey, Hash. Lol. My bad. Yeah. He didn't say lol. He just said my bad. Because there ain't nothing funny about it. And the guy was right. Hey, you know, I've said this about Neil deGrasse Tyson for years. He's so busy running around talking about how smart he is. Why is he warning everybody about what's going on with our climate? You know, why didn't he warn everybody about eating fucking bats? No, he was too busy working on his brand. He was too busy working on his legacy. You know, as Donald Trump is so busy working on his legacy should be saving the world from this fucking virus. Wouldn't that be a great legacy? Hey, man, that's the man that saved the planet from this fucking virus that was killing thousands of people, and he put an end to it. No, he's going to add fuel to the fire. In fact, he's not just adding fuel to the fire. He's taking dynamite and putting it on the fire. And not the kind of dynamite that's going to blow the fire out. He's putting the kind of dynamite on that's going to blow it all over the fucking world and set the whole goddamn world on fire. It would have been a nice analogy had it been going the other way, but he's not. So consider everything that I'm telling you guys. Please keep watching this show. Please, you know, check out valid news sources. There's nothing wrong with that. And you know, Danny, I don't know where you got your information from that you think that this coronavirus came from a lab. But what I want you to start doing, Danny, is I want you to start checking your fucking sources. Okay? Where did that information come from? Who did it come from? Who does he work for? Is he a scientist? Is he a pundit? Is he an asshole? What other things does he talk about? Does he talk about the earth being flat? While he talks about the fucking Wuhan coronavirus coming from a laboratory that was intentionally released in China as some bio warfare that nobody can fucking control, and that's what everybody wants? I mean, it doesn't even... We talked about this like the first day. I said, of course it wasn't released from a lab. This isn't warfare. I mean, that's not how you do war. When you do war, you try to hurt the other side, not your own side. You know, this thing started in China, so China started a war against itself. It doesn't take a lot of thinking here, guys, but it would certainly help If you'd stop going down these rabbit holes on YouTube, Danny and Kepper and a lot of you guys that do that shit, you know who you are. Stop. You know, just stop going down random fucking videos. Do you even know where that video came from? Do you even know who the person is who produced it? Do you know what channel you're watching? No. You're just watching a link that one of your asshole friends gave you on Facebook, and you click the link and you're watching the fucking video. Why? Because you're a fucking lazy motherfucker. You need to look at what you're watching, man. You need to see who the people are there. Does the person sound like this that's telling you that the earth is flat? And I have over 100 proofs as to why it is. There's a reason he talks like that. Because he doesn't have social skills. He doesn't talk to real people. That's why he talks like this. Because if he talked like this to real people, they'd spit on him and say, you sound like a fucking idiot. He has no experience talking to people, and yet there he is, millions of views on YouTube, telling everybody that the world is flat, and he's got 100 proofs to prove that the world is flat. Is that the guy that told you the Wuhan coronavirus came from a lab in China? I'm just wondering, Danny. And why haven't you answered me back? I'm still waiting for your first response. Anybody? Am I still live? Tap, 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 tap. Is this fucking thing on? Can you guys hear me? Hello? Am I live? I guess I'm not live anymore. Fucking A, man. Oh, am I live? Oh, there it goes. Oh, Ash, like the world's not flat? Oh, you guys, there were so many chats coming through. It lagged out the chat. Okay, I see what happened. I'm going to tell you this. Okay. Wait, world is not flat. I'm filing a lawsuit against the U.S. Treasury and the state of Tennessee next week. Wow. A lawsuit? Fuck, dude. Can hear you. Okay, yes, you're live. I can hear you fine. You're live. Yep, live. Yes, you're live. I have a lot of friends who are conspiring theorists. I can't even deal with them. Yes, you're live. Brian Wallace. Nick, you are. Yo, yeah. Yeah. Here, yes, I heard you. You're live. Hello. Live. I see you. I can hear you. Yes, you're live. I can hear you just fine. Yeah. Do you guys see how many chats came through? Congratulations, you just received 100 chats. Just tuned in. Hey, Darlene Wickberg. Darlene. Larry. What's up, Larry? Randy. Yes, you're live. Okay, good. It's funny. I can see how lagged out we are. Good, because I wanted to smoke with all my friends. And it is top of the hour. And I mean, it is 4:20 in Newfoundland. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabis is a piss for all. Cheers, everybody. Look at our timing. It's impeccable. Craig. Thank you, Craig. Thank you so much for saying that. Hey, Pro. Karsten. Craig David Uff. Oh. Eric Miller, morning. Patrick Baker, good morning. Am I in Florida? No, I'm in Northern California. Why do you ask me if I'm in Florida? What makes you think I'm in Florida? Hey, Nay, what's up? Haven't watched you in a while. Back to work now. Jamal, see, oh, you got work? That's good. But, Be safe while you're out there working. You know. That Pineapple Express just fucked me up. How's your leg? Ah, Karsten! Thank you for asking about my leg. It's getting better. I noticed this morning I took Rogan for a walk. He's getting better, and we're both getting better now. The whole thing is I have to keep him restrained because he will hurt himself. He doesn't realize that that's how it works, so he doesn't know to take it easy. Even on the leash this morning, I start pulling him, and I realize I can't because he's fighting me with his bad leg. While I'm pulling him, I stopped. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to hurt him again, you know? Because he's not going to stop. He doesn't know. Yes, I need some, I know, I need some kafefi. I need some kafefi. I do. Let's go to the kafefi window, shall we? Maybe I'll scream at you guys from over there. Oh, it's fun to scream from over there sometimes. So I'd really love to keep cleaning the house, man. I got a good start on it, but I've got so much more to go. Where's my kafefi mug, man? Here it is, in the dishwasher. All nice and clean. Not because it got washed in the dishwasher, but because I cleaned it myself. Okay, so I think I might. No, I still got two of these left. Okay, I'm almost all out of the Starbucks coffee. More water, please. Oh. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you, motherfucker. Who pushes the coffee button before they finish filling the water in the Keurig? Oh, found it. Oh, found it. Okay, here we go. I'm watering my plants. Whistling The Man Who Sold the World by Nirvana. Three pumps. So I got a thing for my, it's a holder for my remote control on my drone that allows the cell phone. It broke when I put it in storage, probably when I was packing it, you know, to put it in the warehouse. And yeah, Larry, call me Nay, bro. N-A-Y. N-A-Y. I go by Nay on the live stream. Appreciate it. Maybe I'll scroll up and catch all your other comments. Kafefi shared, cheers. People are asking because I saw a video of you were with your dad. Oh, yeah, that was a video back in February? I was back there? That was back in February, bro. 2 months ago. My girlfriend's job got you. Keep the people happy with new water and sewer lines. Right on, Jamal. Stay away from other people. Wear gloves and a face mask. He can't go on hurting himself, but pit bulls are tough if they want something. Yeah, I know. I give my dogs sweet treats all the time for anxiety. It seems to help. I have hit the button before and didn't put my coffee cap under. Oh, that's the worst. Oh my God. Ah, that would suck. I mean, I've walked away from it before thinking it was making coffee and the button didn't initialize. But oh, that would suck. Love the cafefe. The name is Nay. Ariel and Smith Jr. Yes, the name is Nay. Early in the morning, greatest ever. Cheers, smoke along. Tree pumps. What? Pro Dragon. You sound like Baba Blue Jaws. Tree. Sam. Hello. Brian. Is that live in the garden? Brian Wallace. Yes, it is. Cat Stoops. David Spicker. Darlene just got me some too. I got me, woo, 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 I got me some confetti. Woo, 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 you got some confetti too. John, thank you for your condolences. I appreciate that. Hey, Nate, can we get a fuck you, Dr. Fauci? Why fuck you, Dr. Fauci, greatest ever? Why are you mad at Dr. Fauci? Lily Melts, hey, Nate, is he telling people that they can go back to fucking work and shit? Is he opening up the country again? Okay, I'm back from twittering. Old retired fucker, thank you so much for that. Hey, Nay, how am I would love if you guys would tweet while I do this show. I would love it. Tweet, hey, Trending Nay's live right now. This is what he's talking about, blah, 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 blah. Start a conversation. You know? I would love that. I'm blind, bro. Just confirming my eyes are kind of working right today. Brian. What was the question you asked? Brian. Oh, you're blind. There you go. Here, let me make it easier for you. How's that? Those plants are on straight water. My plants get flushed every day. All they get is water. That's all they're getting. Oh, that and compost tea. But that's basically water too, with just microbes in it, you know? And look how great they do. Isn't that fucking crazy? Those should have already been budded and finished at that size. But I didn't put them in the flower because I wanted to give them to friends. I was like, greatest ever. That's really rude of you, man. You know, that is really mean. It's not funny to make fun of somebody that's got a vision problem at all. And you know what? You owe him an apology. Dude, if I was blind, if my eyesight was so bad that I referred to myself as blind on the internet, bro, I would take offense to what you just said, for sure. I took offense to it anyway, just because I'm empathetic to other people. You know, because I'm trendy as fuck. And, you know, I think about other people. And, you know, I just don't think that was funny at all. Fuck you. You know what? Suck my dick. Suck my dick. Now you're blocked. Now you're the worst ever. Yeah, don't worry, Brian. Fuck him. He's gone. He's blocked. He's a nobody. He's nothing now. He's ashes. Ashes dumped into my fucking bowl, from my bowl into my fucking garbage can. That's all he is. What are you meowing at, buddy? I heard my cat. Let me go see what's up really quick. What? What? Where's my cat? Are you, what? What do you want? I'm sure you have food, right? Oh, you want that kind of food. He's like, I want the other kind of food. I want the kind of food that comes out of this thing. You guys should give me the variety. I like it fresh out of the bottom. I like it fresh out of the bottom. Give me some goddamn, I want the fresh. Here you go. Enjoy. And you just stay right there. You're doing great, Rogan. I'm going to give him a little bit of attention. Greatest asshole ever. Hey, buddy. What's up? Everything okay? I love you so much. Oh, my baby. He's taking it easy. Yeah. He's taking it easy. You take it easy on that elbow. On that wrist of yours, right? I touch him right. He hurt his wrist. So I touch him right there on the wrist, and I let him know. I rub it really gently, and so it doesn't hurt him. And I say, you have to take it real easy on that. You know, you got to be real easy. Right there, take it easy. So it'll heal up, and you can be a little badass again. You know, the giveaway is when someone doesn't want to use a legitimate name or an identifying name. They just use some fucking troll bitch name. And that's like a red flag right there. And you just wait for these Anano troll bucksticks to open up their fat fucking mouths, you know, so you can block them. You know, anybody who would say that to someone who has a vision problem as a joke and then double down on it, they need to be fucking ashed. That's period. They just need to be ashed. And that is why David C. Baker Jr. loves watching my show. Because the people who act like that, the people who show their ass, they get fucking kicked out. Yeah, I don't want you fucking anywhere near me. If you're the kind of person that would make that kind of a joke, you're like that uncle that puts a fucking wet finger in his little nephew's or niece's ear, you know, or tickles them. You know, you're a fucking piece of shit that needs to be ashed. You won't be missed, and you will be forgotten quickly. So as we move on with some Jack Hair, I got some Jack Hair. I'm going to do a dab. Now, I don't want to overdo the dab because you know what I've noticed about my rig? Since I've got a cracked nail and I was too lazy to go buy another one, I'm going to cry when the cracked nail melts all the way into nothingness. But it's only half of a nail on the top. So because of that, it cools down. It gets coated with oil really fast. If I do a big dab, my normal size dab will coat it with oil and it'll almost stop completely vaping. So I need to do a little bit of a smaller dab, and I'll get a bigger hit if I do a smaller dab and waste less oil too. But because of the fact that I've only got half of a nail, it's literally cracked in half. I'm trying to figure out how to get, there you go. See how that nail's cracked in half there? There you go. Side view. Fucking cracked nail. You don't understand why they want to open shit knowing that they've peaked. I'm scared to death. Leave my house with my immune system. Yeah, just don't. Don't leave your fucking house. Lily, don't leave your fucking house. Don't do it. You know, I've got 3 boxes waiting to go out. And I keep saying, yeah, I need to go to the store. I need to fucking just get a couple of things. And I need to drop these things off in the mail. I have no problem just waiting. I've got food here. I don't need to go get things at the store. I don't need to go put those things in the mail. You know, what I need to do is take care of me. You know, people will get their pain oil when they fucking get it. But me, I need to not get this fucking virus. And that's number one. That's looking out for number one. And that's what every single one of us needs to do. And if we were all looking out for number one, nobody else would be getting this fucking virus. Because if you're looking out for yourself, you couldn't possibly be close enough to somebody else to give it to them. But we're not looking out for ourselves. That's the problem. You want to call yourselves essentials. I understand. Sucks. You know? It sucks. This is our world, man. This is our fucking world. This is our life. This is our reality. And think about that. Man, no matter how fucked up your world has been, and no matter how fucked up you are or your life is, and you know it can be really fucked up. The world's always just seemed to kind of go, you know, like do its thing, like a clock ticking. Since we've all been around, though, the clock of the world has been ticking. And then what happens when the clock fucking just stops? And that's where we are. And we don't know what the fuck to do. This is the first time in our lives that the clock has fucking stopped. No people, no virus. Very easy, says Karsten. Oh, Karsten. You're right, buddy. And Karsten is right. If the people weren't making contact with each other, the virus would be dead. That's how you fight a war. You guys want to go to war with me? This is how you do it. You want to go to war? Well, let's fight the war. How do you do it? Okay, well, you assemble your army. You make sure that they're educated and that they're trained and that they're all ready. And then you send them out. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. Let's assemble the army. Everybody that's listening to this broadcast. Done. Great. Number two, you train them. Okay, everybody stay home and don't have contact with other people. And if you have to leave your home, wear masks and gloves. And as soon as you get home, wash your hands and wash your face and take your fucking clothes off, put them in the goddamn washing machine. And, you know, be hyper vigilant. Now, you send your army out. Okay, everybody stay home. There, now we're all at war. And I'm your fucking general. And I'm commanding you all as soldiers of this fucking army that are fighting this war to all stay the fuck home and be a part of this goddamn army. You know, if you want to fight this fucking virus, that's the way you do it. And we're doing it on a very small level. There's only going to be a few hundred, maybe a couple thousand people that see this fucking video. Tops. But just imagine if the whole world did that right now. If we could all just avoid each other, stay home, do it for 3 fucking weeks, the virus would fucking die. It relies on our inability to stay away from each other. That's what keeps the virus going. Trump rallies keep the virus going. Going to church keeps the virus going. Going to a fucking hair salon or a tattoo parlor, that's keeping the virus going. Right, Brandon? You know, you want to get your fucking tattoo, you want to get your fucking hair cut and your nails polished. Quit saying that shit. Quit going on Twitter and going, I can't wait to go back to the nail salon. Shut the fuck up, you stupid fucking cunt. Okay, that's what you are. Because you're putting that thought out there that's making people long to go back out and be a part of fucking social life again. Stop. All right, stop. Listen to the fucking general. Stay at home, shut the fuck up about that shit, and start telling people ways that they can interest themselves at home. Things you can do at home, things you need to catch up on, maybe some reading, maybe you want to do some knitting or learn a new skill. You can hop on YouTube and fucking learn something. A lot of people are learning how to play guitar. You got that guitar in the closet, it's been sitting there, and you can fucking pick that up. You can go outside, hike around your fucking property and avoid people. That's what I do. You know, take your dog just around your property. That's fine. You know, you go outside and just breathe some fresh air. You know, that's fine too. But you guys need to stay away from other people, man. And if you guys do that, and if everybody does that, with 3 weeks, how could the virus survive after 3 weeks? If it incubates 2 weeks and then you have it for, you have it for a week or whatever. I don't know how long you're fucking contagious for. But let's say it's 1 month. Let's say it's 30 days just to be safe. Fine, let's make it fucking 30 days. Everybody stay home for 1 month. And you, instead of saying, like Donald Trump says, he says, we're going to do this in August. We're going to open up everything again. It's all going to be open. I'm going to sign a federal decree, and we're going to open up in August. No, Easter. I like Easter. Easter's a beautiful day. I think Easter would be great for all the people to fill the pews. It would be beautiful. How about instead you decree, let's just do 1 month, okay, everybody? I'm not going to do a rally. I'll do rallies on the internet, okay? I'll do them from Twitter, okay? And you guys can all stay home for 1 month. Let's say May. I like May. May's a great month. There's not a lot going on in May. There's not a lot of holidays. We're not going to be missing out on a lot. We're going to send you food. We're going to send you money. You guys are all going to be taken care of. Your water's going to stay on. Your power's going to stay on. 1 month, May. We're going to change the name of the month from May. It's going to be January, February, March, April, Trump, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. We're going to change the name of May to Trump. But it will be my month. It will be the 30 days, half September, April, Trump, and November, all the rest eat peanut butter, except for my mother. She drives a very expensive vehicle. That's all Trump would need to do is enforce, decree a entire month that we fucking stay home and lock it down. 30 days. We can do it, man. We could survive. The economy's not going to crash if everything shuts down for 30 days. There's no competition. And we all just take up where we left off. 30 days. We'll call the month of Trump. We'll call it Trump. I'll name the month of May. Call it Trump. It's fine with me. Think of all the lives it'll save. And then, he can go down, he can die thinking that, for the rest of history, everyone will remember the month of Trump. But in all reality, we only got like 10 fucking years left anyway, right? We don't have a lot of time left. Anyway, and not because of the fucking virus at all, but because of what's going on with climate. But we've all forgotten about that, but that's okay. Because soon our attention will turn back to climate. We'll be right back where we were a year ago, which is not a good place to be. You guys remember the top 10 hottest years ever recorded in history? Do you guys remember that? Or did you guys forget about that? Oh. Well, it's a good thing you're watching Trendy As Dabbers, because I won't let you forget it. I'm not going to make you think about politics all day. Like, my bad. Jimmy Dore, love you. Tim Black, love you. Love all you guys. But I'm not going to sit here and spin your minds with politics that don't fucking matter. It wouldn't matter if Donald Trump got the month of May named after him. I literally wouldn't fucking care, because I know we don't have enough time left. Why isn't Jimmy Dore and why isn't Tim Black talking about that? They need to have me on their shows as a guest so we can start talking about what's really important, and they can shift over from politics. Politics don't matter. Let's fucking shift away from politics. I know that's how you made you staked your claim on YouTube. Tim Black staked his claim with politics. Jimmy Dore staked his claim with politics. I understand that. Even Ron Placone staked his claim with politics on YouTube. I understand that. But listen, guys, it's time you guys shift away from politics. You have to shift your audience's attention away from politics, because you are distracting them, and we all need to be planting gardens. Everybody. We all need to be feeding ourselves. We all need to be off grid. We all need to be getting solar. We all need to learn about where we're going to get water. We all need to migrate to a place where there's water, power, and, a home, protection, shelter. What is that called? Right, shelter. I should write them down on the wall so I can just look up at it and I'll just say them all. Security, medical, you're going to need medicine. We talk about all of these things on my show. Is Jimmy Dore telling you guys to stock up on antibiotics? Where are you guys going to get antibiotics from when you can't buy them from the pharmacy anymore? Do you talk about that, Jimmy Dore? Do you talk about that, Tim Black? Of course you don't. Why not? Because you staked your claim on politics. Because politics used to be a stable topic. Politics was going to last forever. Well, now it's time for all of you to realize that politics is a dying thing. And they will no longer matter. It doesn't matter who's going to be in office. It doesn't matter who your fucking governor is. It doesn't matter dick. You all have to take responsibility for yourselves. And that's not libertarianism. That's fucking living off grid, forgetting about all forms of politics. Fuck all forms of politics. All of them. You need to start worrying about yourselves. All of you. Does that make sense? All right, let's read through your comments, all right? My hair routine. Okay, I saw the pew, pew, pew. It's longer than they are leading us to believe. The incubation period, I don't know, right? Andy Garcia, thank you. Brian Wallace, thank you. John C. Flaherty, Trump is a Twitter addict. Yes, he is. He spends hours where he should be focusing on talking to people and educating himself. We can see what he's doing. He's literally just tweeting about himself and his anger and shit, and he's not spending time leading the country. Oh my God. He needs to be off Twitter. There's a movement to get him banned from Twitter just so he will start presidenting. You know? It's on Twitter. You guys should all join Twitter and see that shit and join in. Brandon J., this situation just shows how fucked we are. When a plague worse than Corona happens, might as well start preparing. Brandon J., to be honest with you, I don't even want to think about it. I don't want to even think that there might be something worse that comes out than Wuhan coronavirus. You know why? Because what if that happens and we're all on lockdown, or where the scientists that are supposed to be studying it are no longer studying it anymore because we got hit so bad by this last one. And we're just so unprepared. I don't know. We should have plenty of ventilators though, right? Ventilators might not be the thing that saves people though. It might be like an Ebola, Bobby Blue, what kind of a hair routine do you use? That is actually a fantastic question, Bobby, and I'll tell you right now. Never use shampoo, but you can always scrub your scalp with conditioner. It's very important to scrub your scalp with your fingers like rakes when you're cleaning your hair with conditioner. Okay, scrub the scalp because you will lose your hair. My hair started falling out because I stopped using shampoo and I stopped scrubbing my scalp. I talked to my mom about it and my sister. They're like, "Oh, you need to scrub your scalp, even if you're not using shampoo. When you're putting the conditioner in, you need to scrub your scalp with your fingertips, and that will strengthen your follicles and your hair will stop falling out." They were right, man. My hair got so much stronger and it had this wispiness. Man, you go back a couple of years and I was complaining about my hair. I was so sad because my hair had changed its consistency. It had become wispy and thin. And I was so upset. And man, when I started massaging my scalp again, boy, oh boy, did my hair become invigorated again. And it is thick and full and it's not wispy anymore. It doesn't come around on my mouth and my face and feel it. That's the worst part of wispy hair is when you feel it touching your face. Thick, curly hair doesn't do that. It's a big difference. So, massaging, right? Fructis, Garnier Fructis. It's the only thing I use. It's conditioner, okay? Now, I use it as a conditioner and I use it as a leave-in conditioner, and this is what I do. I put it in my hair when I'm in the shower, right? First thing I do is I rinse my hair with hot water. Then I put the conditioner in my hair and I scrub my scalp once or twice out of every 3 or 4 times. I'll scrub my scalp. I should do it every time. But I'll put the conditioner in, like 5 pumps or 6 pumps of conditioner. I'll put it in my hair and I'll let it sit. Then I'll take a shower. Then at the end of my shower, I rinse it out. Okay? And before I rinse it out, I brush it out so I get all the knots out. I do this every day. All right, I get all the knots out, and then I rinse out the conditioner. I step out of the shower. I do my head like this 8 times. I shake the water out of my hair 8 times like I'm headbanging. Slowly, but I all the way back to front in the bathroom. I shake my head out 8 times. Then I take 2 pumps of Garnier, Fructase Garnier, put it in my hand, go like that, sometimes 3, and I put it in my hair like this after I shake it out all the way, and I work it into the tips, and then I just leave it. That's how I do my hair every morning. And then sometimes when I want a different look, I'll take my fingertips and I'll go like that, and I'll grab my hair and I'll pull it like this. I've got these white stripes basically that come out, and I'll pull them down like this. It just depends on how bad my skin looks that day. Like right now, my skin is really bad. But, sometimes when my skin's bad, I'll put my hair down because I don't want people looking at how bad my skin looks. Sometimes my skin looks horrible. So, I'll do that. And I'll even get my hair stuck in my beard a little bit so it will encourage it. And then I'll sit here during the show and I will literally run my thumbs through it like this to pull the curls down, but to separate them, to give me length and strength, but to not frizz it out too much, because if I tease it too much, it'll get frizzy, and I don't want frizzy. So there it is. Here. And then I'll put beard balm in my beard. Here, my beard balm's right here. And it's always good to have a towel nearby when you're beard balming. I'm going to try a paper towel, see how that works with the beard balm today. I'm going to go full size on the paper towel. I'm going full size. All right, so I take some beard balm. I'm showing you my whole routine. Now, I haven't done this yet today. And I'll smear it across, and then I'll work it into the whole beard. Sometimes my hair tries to creep in. See my hair? My hair wants some of that beard balm. It's trying to creep in there. And I'll just work this stuff in all the way down. You do not want to touch your beard after you do this, because your hands will get greasy. But I like to say greasy instead of greasy. I like to say greasy. Kind of really goes with the word greasy. Slippery. Sounds slippery when you say greasy. And sometimes I'll brush it after I do that. Get a little brush, depending on how I want it to look. And I also put 1 or 2 pumps of Fructase Garnier in my beard when I'm in the shower and also when I'm out. Okay, so let's move on, shall we? Let me get this. See if this works really good or not. Now remember, I can't touch my beard now that I've bombed it. Just gotta let it ride. You just gotta let the beard balm ride. Now, this is the only thing I recommend for your beard. The only product that I put in my beard is Honest Amish Beard Balm. It's available at Walmart in the shaving cream section, and it's also available on Amazon for, I believe, $11. I'm on Prime, so it's free shipping for me. Honest Amish Beard Balm. All natural and organic. Intense conditioning and protection. Helps your beard grow strong and full. See a little horse and buggy? You know it's legit because it's got a fucking horse and buggy on it. Boflow. I don't know if I ever noticed that before. All right, so I'm still trying to get this off my hands completely. I feel like a praying mantis. They're always cleaning their hands. All right, so Bobby Blue, great question. Andy Garcia, by the way, for commenting so much, but just found out that people can catch it again. Yes, I've heard that too. You can recatch it. You are not immune to it if you've had the Wuhan coronavirus. And so what's really scary about that is it's already taken a piece of you away. It's weakened you. So if you get it again, man, oh man, we're going to start hearing really bad stories about that, I'm sure. Yes, I have some bad luck in August. I had stroke, aneurysm. My right side is messed, but I'm trying to get better. I'm trying physical therapy. Oh, right on, Margie Guttrell. I'm sorry to hear that happen to you. Listen to science, says Lisa. Brian Wallace, replying to Andy Garcia, where did you hear that? I don't know what you're talking about. Republican will never do that. Look already, they're urging to protest. I just touched my beard, didn't I? Didn't I? Fucking my fingers got some more goddamn beard balm on. I wasn't even thinking about it. All right. Don't touch the goddamn beard. No, fully aware. Andy Garcia. A few places look online, but make sure they're... It's here in the U.S. and some are saying it's in Europe. Andy. I've been in the hide since February and don't go out since on my porch. I didn't forget about the accelerated extinction living off grid. Sativa user. I messaged them to put you on, Lisa. Thank you, Lisa. Replying to Andy Garcia, Europe. You guys should all email Joe Rogan. Everyone should email Joe Rogan and say, Joe, you know all of the political pundits you've had on your show? There's a guy out there that says that every single one of them should shift from politics to now talking about off-grid living, and you should have that guy on your show. Let him explain to you why politics is a dead subject. Let's have that conversation. You know, tell him he doesn't need to write a book because it talks about it 3 times a day live every day on his live show, and you can go back and watch all of his shows. Someone, if you go to Joe Rogan's webpage, go to his.com, you go to his.com, there is a contact there. Contact us, an email. You can send him an email. Go ahead and send him an email and tell him about me. You know, the more of you that do that, the better chance I'll be on Joe Rogan. Could you imagine me on fucking Joe Rogan show? Doing fucking impersonations of Joey Diaz and Eddie Bravo for him? The world is flat. Okay, let's just say that. The earth is flat. Everybody knows that. Seen any confirmation? All right. Hey, Nate, new grower here. I have a question. After the seed roots and the root breaks the surface, when should I start giving it sunlight? Sunlight? Well, if a seed pops outside, it's going to get sunlight. Think about it. What happens when a cannabis seed pops outside? Anthony? That's okay. I'm pretty sure the cases were in... Oh, Anthony. It's okay. He's a big boy. He can speak for himself. What did you say? You said I was funny. How am I funny? What kind of funny? What fun? Funny how? What kind of, like a clown funny? What do you mean funny? Well, like I'm here to amuse you? What kind of funny? 10 essential things to know. Let me see if I can find the articles and I'll come tag Andy Garcia. I know one thing. COVID is not mixed with HIV. Boycott Dr. Buttar. Oh, he's such an idiot, that guy. Stephen Running. I kind of avoid him. Don't want to get booted. It is in South Korea. Just Google it. It's blowing up now. I hope when it's gone and it doesn't come back, says Karsten. At one hospital in New Jersey, Billy, using fructose only, Karsten. At one hospital in New Jersey, according to my wife, a nurse, once a patient goes on a vent, they don't come off dead. So what good are ventilators? Why do we need so many if every single patient dies from them? People have to be surviving somewhere, right? What borders on stupidity? Canada and Mexico. What borders on stupidity? Canada and Mexico. That's that's a really good joke. You guys, Jesse M with the fucking joke. Hey, what borders on stupidity? He should have put a question mark after the word stupidity. Canada and Mexico. Dude, where'd you hear that? You got it, Jesse M. Tell me where you heard that joke. Jesse M. Kim dissing, ha ha ha. Andy Garcia, good call, Jose. Kim dissing, seriously, who cares? Cat Stoops, stomach acid sores. Hippie chick, I have solutions for most bad skin problems. Hey, hippie chick. Cat Stoops, Kim, have respect. The Valentine collection, I love you, but you've seen stir crazy lol. So have I bad. You've sent stir what? I love you. You've sent stir crazy like me lol. Dave Baker, Larry Booth. What's that? I use good stuff. That's what I use. Good stuff. Oh, Ben Roach. Good day. Hey Ben. Cat. Coconut oil is good for your hair. I wouldn't know. Amazon Prime best deal for shipping. Amazon Prime best deal for shipping. Margie, thank you. Stony, I just had a fucking seizure. What, Stony? How often does that happen, bro? We'll exactly type that. They said 2 people in Santa Clarita died of it February 6th. So maybe 1st. Damn, Stony, you okay? That would be gold. Flat Earth is so 1492. Brian Wallace. I smoke along watching Netflix with Trendy Nation, David C. Baker, Anthony Kahn. I have it inside and I planted 4 altogether and the others haven't popped the surface. Yeah. Like I said, seeds can handle direct sunlight. They're tiny. They're fucking tiny, you know? I have a Facebook friend that works for... And make sure, as long as they got plenty of water. I have a Facebook friend that works for Pilgrim that films for Discovery Channel. I'm going to contact him to see if he can directly contact Jordan and see if he will do an interview. Jeffrey Barkley. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. You seem a lot chill today. Isaac Terry. Yeah, Isaac. You know, it's been a rough week. Can we just say that? If the earth was flat, the cats would be knocking down everything. Had to say that. Anthony Kahn, I keep them in my closet so they're in the dark and I keep it warm. Okay. I'm good. Keep it warm. Good. I'm stealing that joke. It is ventilators killing people, says Isaac Terry. Yeah, it seems like it, Isaac, right? That's what Billy said. It's like the ventilators are killing people. It's these ventilators. These ventilators are deadly. Non-epileptic seizures, that happens randomly. I'm going on disability for it. I can't work or even drive. Damn, Stoney. I'm so sorry to hear that, man. That is a shitty fucking way to be. And I'm so sorry to hear that. That just sucks. I'm sorry. So I think, I don't know what happened to fucking Mark. He was supposed to be here last night to finish that thing. And, God, I wouldn't mind just finishing it myself. How am I doing? Do I want to share? Not on here. I'm fine. Thank you, hippie chick. No, I'm fine. This is not fucking the time or the place to start a goddamn, you know, a psychology fucking session with me. Do you want to share? Let's have group. We're going to have group therapy, guys. Okay, now I'm going to grab this pillow and I want you all to scream into it as loud as you can. Okay, everybody grab your pillows. Now put them on your face and scream. Don't you feel better? You've released all of that toxic energy. You've released it all. Just like Trendy Nate does on his live stream. My wife bought charcoal toothpaste. It doesn't do shit. Hey, buddy. How you doing? You okay? Okay. I love you. You want some more attention? You want me to give you some attention? I'll give you some attention. Wake up. I'll give you some attention because you're my baby boy. Oh, baby boy. What's up, baby? What's up, my baby boy? How are you doing? Like my baby. Is your ankle still hurting you? Is your ankle still hurting you? I love talking to him like his little baby. You know? I like making him think that he's a little baby. You're a little baby. You're a little baby. You're just a little baby. And he goes out and fucking rips goddamn logs apart with his teeth. And he doesn't even break a tooth. It's the most insane thing. He puts holes in logs, rips them up, he carries them around, and fucking he struts around with his chest out. You strut around with your chest out like you're all proud when you pick up a big stick on the ground. Yeah, oh, look at you. Look at your big mouth. Look at the big mouth that you got. You're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. Look at the bubble. Look at the baby boy. Here, you want your chewies? You want your chewies? You can have your chewies right up here. Put those right there. How about this? Your new chewy. Mark made for you. You want your new chewy? It's your new chewy. He's like, yeah, I'll check that out. Good morning. Okay. Fantastic. I have a tasteless joke. That's a lot of deaths. And you know that they're still not showing it on Johns Hopkins as a country, even though it is the leading country, leading with deaths. Johns Hopkins University. Well, I'd like to call them on the phone. You know, let's call them. I want to get a person on the phone. How do you do it? I'm fucking gonna call them on the fucking phone. Great. There's a phone number. Let's call them. Shall we?
Their email address, apply.jhu.edu/meet the staff. For any questions related to Hopkins or the application process, please email go to JHU.
Hey, Ducky. No, Jeffrey. No, Jeffrey, I haven't.
That's GOTOJHU@jhu.edu. We appreciate your understanding and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.
They just hang up on you. There you go. In North Carolina, inmates are rioting. Did I have a good 420? Margie, you know, I'm going to answer you honestly, all right? My 420 was fucking horrible. It was the worst 420 I've ever had in the entire history of my life. I'll never forget it. And you know, it occurred during the Wuhan coronavirus. I was locked down. I couldn't see a fucking person to celebrate with. My ex-girlfriend had just died 2 days before. My dog and myself, we had both hurt our fucking legs, both of us. And I lost some trendies to this fucking fucked up virus, relatives of trendies. Yeah, I had a fucking shit 420. If you really wanted to know, Margie. Thanks for asking. It's funny how good I was doing up until she asked me that fucking question, you know? It's like, if people would just mind their own business about certain things, it would make it so much easier for me. Take part in the conversation we're having instead of trying to make your own. It would be great. Thank you, Jeffrey Barkley. I do appreciate that. It was a loss to the entire world. No one will ever know. You know, no one could ever know. No one will ever know. And that's fucking sad. So that's all I have to say about that. All right, quarter of the hour, cannabis isn't just for all. No law regarding cannabis. Hey, what are you doing there, mister? Oh, Ducky, thank you. I appreciate that. It's all right. All right. Cheers, guys. Smoking some Jack Hare. Jack Hare! What's the matter, Margie? You don't want to respond? You asked me how my 420 was. You're making some small talk. I give you an honest answer, and you don't respond at all? Probably left the live stream on top of that, right? You asked, what did you want? Were you trying to make me into a fucking liar? Did you want me to just lie to you and say, oh, it was fucking great? Did some streams and entertained the trendies. We had a great time. Is that what you would have rathered me say? That would have been a fucking lie. That whole day was a fucking facade. That whole day was a show so that I could make other people happy. I was dying inside. And you've got nothing to say, huh? I thought you wanted to know. I thought you wanted to talk to me. You know, you can't have a real conversation with somebody. I'm a little disappointed, I must say. Margie, I'm a little disappointed. Crystal Alexander Fullaway. Oh, how I wish I had your lungs. Crystal, I can teach you how to have lungs like this. You can do exercises to increase your lung capacity. You can do things that you see me do when I'm smoking that allow me to take bigger hits too. Like a deep breath and blow it out. You'll be able to take a bigger hit. Do you do that? Do you do that before a hit? Just that one little thing? Napa County update. Shelter at home order and issues face covering guidance. Napa County is telling people to cover their faces. Crystal. Okay, this is how you do it. You could do very simple breathing exercises, Crystal. All right? By just slowly exhaling and inhaling. And you do that a few times a day, these deep breaths, and try to increase it. Try to do it longer and slower to blow that air out. And you can do other exercises where you just go ha 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 ha. Now that's actually a singing exercise. It lets you get vocal accuracy and be like ha 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 ha. But it also improves your ability to breathe, and it improves your lung. So you don't have to worry about getting the note. Even if you can't do the note, you just go ha 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 ha, and try to hold that last note for a solid amount of time, and keep it consistent and smooth and even, and don't push out too hard. Little exercises like that, that's what singers do, and it increases their ability to sing. Absolutely. And if you can, get you one of those little things from the hospital they give to people that have collapsed lungs. You blow into it and you hover a ball inside it, and I tell you, it's fucking hard to do. But if you do it regularly, you'll increase your lung capacity, I guarantee you. You'll be able to hold that ball up there a lot longer and let it float. It's pretty cool. It's fun, kind of. It's got a hose on it. It's a clear plastic thing with a gauge and a ball. And you blow into it, and depending on how hard you blow into it, that's where the ball will reside in the gauge. You're supposed to keep it in one certain spot. And then for as long and consistent you can blow out the amount of time, you try to increase the amount of time you do that for, each time you do it. Oh, right on, Billy. Peak flow meter. The balls, I have one. Oh, you got one, Karsten? Nay, I just did that, and my boxer looked at me like, what the hell are you doing, laughing my ass off, but I felt it in my lungs. Sure. And if you guys want to get really high, hold your hits in. So you're going to take a hit like this. Oh, I keep saying that. I keep saying top of the hour when it's 4:20 in Newfoundland. It's 4:20 in Newfoundland. It's time to do a 4:20 hit with Trendy Nay and the Trendies. Cheers, everybody. I forgot what I was going to talk about. We were talking about your boxer doing the fucking exercise, and then I forgot what I was going to say. Fucking A. Rogan. Be nice. The cat's trying to get the dog to push the fucking chairs apart. He's sitting right under the chairs. So funny. Rogan. Hey, buddy. Come on in. I'll give you a cookie. You want a cookie? Come. Come. Cookie. I always give this dog a cookie when I say cookie. But unless he hears the fucking bag, he will not come. Want that cookie? Here you go. All right, I'll leave it open. Leave it open for you. He's having fun. He's going out on. He was playing rough with the cat. I don't want him to hurt his leg again. So we're almost at 1 million cases in the United States, guys. And I'm gonna show you something that's going to shock the fucking bloody shit out of you. And I want you guys all to prepare yourselves for what I'm about to show you, okay? So, listen. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to show you, and I understand if you guys leave. This is the rate of infection cases in the United States. Okay, now what I showed you before was the rate globally. But the global average brings down what the United States is doing, and it doesn't look as stark. So I want you guys to look at this now, okay? And if you don't want to see it, then, you know, I understand if you want to disconnect from the live stream, I understand. Okay, we were at, on the 15th, we were at 28,000 cases a day, and there was an upward trend in the United States. And then there was a drop, and now, boom, this is from 2 days ago. We were at 40,000, guys. And look at the difference. That's inside the United States. We're about to hit 1 million. You know, we'll hit 1 million in less than a week. We'll be at 1 million cases in less than a week. So at 40,000 a day, and that's probably going to rise. So less than a week, the United States will have 1 million cases inside. That's where we are, and that's what's going to happen if you guys don't stay home for a month, and it should be the month of May. Everybody just go out right now and go stock up on your shit. You know, be safe, wear gloves, wear a mask, get everything you need. And if you're using Amazon, good, man, but get everything you need and plan to stay home for a month. If we all do that, we'll fucking beat this thing. And if we could get that message to Jimmy Dore and to Joe Rogan, you know, imagine that. Imagine the power of that. And telling everyone, stay home. We know you're mad. We know you want to protest. But this is the way you need to look at this, okay? You're in quicksand and you're sinking. And if you stop moving, you stop sinking. It's just full stop. You stop sinking if you stop moving. All you have to do is stop moving, and you will stop sinking. That's where we are. We could do that for fucking 30 days. Somebody's going to come along and pull you out of that fucking quicksand, and you're going to survive. You can't move. You got to treat it just like that, and that's the only way to look at it. We are in a lot of trouble, guys, but we can fucking beat this thing. And we need to ignore Donald Trump. He's just being fucking crazy. And, you know, even his staunchest supporters that I've ever met. I mean, let me ask Hippie Chick, is Donald Trump being fucking crazy? She's a supporter. Is he being fucking crazy? Yes, she said yes. And if David Honey Sr. was here, I'd ask him too. But I don't think he is. And him and Hippie Chick are the two biggest Trump supporters I know that I consider friends of mine. And I'm telling you, the staunchest supporters of Donald Trump, they'll vote for him. But goddamn, if they're not going to take his advice and go out and start partying, and go try to bring the economy back, because we can start the economy up from home. It's already been proven. How many of you have done something from home that you've never done from home before, but it was something that involved commerce? It was something that involved the exchange of money, and you did it from home for the first time ever. Anybody? I already have. I've already done something from home that normally I wouldn't have done from home. I would have just gone out and done it, Yeah? How many out? Changing your life? Yeah? Virtual facials. DoorDash for food. I bought bread on the internet. I bought jelly on the internet. I bought peanut butter on the internet. I've never done that before. I didn't want to go to a store. I wanted to get some staples. I want to be able to make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And I didn't want to go to a store to buy it. Look, people made money. Listen, I bought my stuff not just from Amazon. I got it from it's like Zimmerman's, but it's like got a ling in it or something. It's a New York based bread company. It starts with a Z. I could go get the fucking name if I wasn't so lazy. It's good because I need to move my knee, which is good. They're called Zingerman's, they're called. Zingerman's. I bought bread on the internet. I've never done that before. Why did I fucking buy bread at the goddamn store, man? They got everything. They got everything at the fucking store. Hey, no, not everything that goes on the floor is for you. He's like, but I want to tear that apart. Can't I rip that up into a bunch of tiny pieces? He's looking at me with the saddest little face right now. He's like, I want to tear that apart, Daddy. You don't need that bag. You'll pick it up after I'm done. You'll pick it up after I'm done tearing it apart. Won't you? Here, you can have it. You want it? There you go, good boy. Oh, he's so happy. He's so happy I gave him a bag to go tear apart. What you got, Rogan? What you got, Rogan? What you got? What you got, Rogan? What you got? What you got, Rogan? What you got? That's a good one. I like that. He just came up with that. Yeah, look at all the people that said yes. So let's go back here. Hippie Chick said yes, right? And then Steve Running said, that's why I watch daily. And then Jeffrey Barkley said, I've been home for a month now, and I will be glad to stay home for another month. And then Debbie said yes. And then Hash said, wait, what? Hippies for pro-Trumper now? No. She's always been a pro-Trumper, bro. She's always been a pro-Trumper. Just like David Honey Sr., she's always been pro-Trump. And now she says he's embarrassing himself. He is. He's embarrassing. You know he's embarrassing, hippie? He's embarrassing you. He's embarrassing David Honey Sr. He's embarrassing all the people who came out on the internet to their friends and defended that man. And you did, and so many people did. And now he's putting you in a really bad spot. Because it's becoming indefensible, right? Oh, God. But, you know, I understand a lot. You know, I understand a lot. Randy Church, yes. Brian Wallace, should the 25th Amendment be exercised? You know, I think Mike Pence is too afraid to stand up and say Donald Trump should not be opening up the economy yet. I think that Mike Pence would stop it. But he's too afraid to say anything while Donald Trump is president. I think he's got enough sense. I think if you use the 25th Amendment and Mike Pence became the president of the United States, I think that he would not try to open up the economy like Donald Trump is doing. I think everybody's just going along with the emperor wears no clothes, you know? You okay, buddy? You want to play some more? Did you rip that bag up into a million little pieces? You want another bag to rip apart? He's like, can I have another bag to rip apart, Daddy? You want another bag? You like the baggie? You guys want to see this? It's the cutest thing in the whole world. Hey, Rogan, how are you? You want a bag? You want a baggie? Oh, you like the baggie? Oh, what you got? What you got, buddy? What you got there, buddy? It's funny how we talk like so funny whenever we talk to our pets. Oh, what you got there, buddy boy? What you got there? What you got there, buddy boy? What you got there, Will Wogan Babu? What you got, baby boy? Bobblehead. Little rhino. He's a rhino. He even says rhino on his collar. It's fucking cute. The solution is so simple. Lisa. Right? It's a simple solution. Stay home for 1 month and we can all do it. Look, like I'm saying, the end of April, everybody stock up. Everybody go stock up. Stock up on what you need for a month. Make sure you got a month's worth of food, a month's worth of toilet paper, a month's worth of everything that you ran out of. Okay? 30 days worth. Should be easy to do. A lot of people go grocery shopping for 30 days. You know, we'll go once a month, we'll go grocery shopping. You can do it. I usually go every 3 weeks or so. You have to spend about $400. You know, not anymore. Not anymore. I don't do that anymore. I'm on my reserves, and I got plenty of reserves, but I'm eating rice. I'm eating freaking frozen bread, cheese out of the freezer, eggs. You know, eggs have been a staple for me. The cheese is... Man, last night I did cheese quesadillas. They were fucking bomb to die for. Nay, are you aware that in this country they're cooking the books with the death toll? Doctors are allowed to call it corona even just on an assumption. That's medical malpractice, and right now it's the biggest international crime happening. Yeah, Mike, I don't give a fuck about that. Why do you give a fuck about that? Why does that matter? Tell me why it matters. Let me know. Yes, you did order online. We was with you. Zingerman's, Crystal. Dude, here in PA, we have been locked down for the past 6 weeks. Tell me why a bunch of idiots showed up at the Capitol to protest non-essential business still being closed. I guess common sense isn't just a thing these days. Just about everything about me has altered. I'm growing food, accepting handouts from the state, making things instead of buying them, diverting people away from me. I could go on. Brian, whelp. Old ladies going in. I hate that fucking word, whelp. Such a stupid fucking sounding word. I mean, Do you say that, Brian, when you actually talk to people? Do you say the word whelp out loud? That's such a stupid word. Old ladies going in for a C-section, please send prayers. You want and you want me to pray? Well, fuck the word whelp. You're asking me to fucking pray? I'm an atheist, and you want me to pray? To who? Who do you want me to pray to, Brian? To a fake God? Really? Hey man, how about good luck on the C-section? How about that? Send my best wishes and my love. Is that enough for you, Brian? Or do I need to actually violate my own goddamn, morals, my own fucking values for your belief system? Really? So that you can feel comfortable in your belief system? I have to fucking send prayers? Jesus fucking. Think about that. Jesus fucking. Just think about that. Jesus fucking. Did he? Who? Who was Jesus fucking? Was he good? Did the robes come off, or was it sans robes? Just think about it. Did he even go that way? They talk about that in the Bible? I don't know. I never read it. My wife bought some. It was fucking great. I loved it. Stop shopping so much. It's like his birthday. What you got, Rogan? Yeah, it's like his birthday. I seen you order. I have the name, and she got us some bread from them, and that was some good bread, man. Jeffrey Barkley, you got some Zingerman's bread. Jeffrey, you bought some Zingerman's bread because you're watching my show? You should call Zingerman's and tell them you heard about them from my show. Yeah, call Zingerman's and say, hey, man, this guy, he sits and smokes all day. He's talking about you on his live stream, bro. He fucking promoted you, bro. Yo, Nate, where'd you get your bread, bro? Did you get it from Zingerman's, bro? Yeah, bro. Well, bro, did you eat some bread, bro? Did you get it out of the freezer, bro? Was it good, bro? How was it, bro? You still got another loaf, bro? You gonna show us the loaf of Zingerman's, bro? How long you had the loaf for, bro? Does it lasted in the freezer, bro? So, okay, you hate Trump. Okay, some are saying he's a real genius. A real Kool-Aid for Stephen Running. I know, there's still crazies out there. Like people like Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk, totally not defendable, right, hippie, right? I despise Trump, says John. Pence might pray it away, though, says Stephen. No, I think Pence would not try to restart the economy. This is a whole Trump thing. And the hardcore Trump supporters are the ones who are all talking about it. The Charlie Kirks of the world. The, bam, got it. Boston Terrier. Dude, this dog... Okay, Google. Hey, Google. Boston Terrier average weight.
A Boston Terrier weighs between 4.53 and 11.33 kilograms.
25 pounds. That's how much a Boston Terrier weighs. Ooh, such a good boy. What's itching? Your ear? Is your ear bothering you? Let me see. Come here, you. Oh, ooh. All right. This dog right here. This dog right here. Come here, you. Come here, you. Let's see. Right now he weighs 53 pounds. Right now this dog weighs 53 pounds. He would be the biggest Boston Terrier in the history of the world. You know what I mean? He's my Beazle. Yo, Jinmin, what's up, son? You thought Jeffrey Barkley was the best bread you ever had? It wasn't the best bread I've ever had. The best bread I ever had came straight out of a bakery from a restaurant called Ronnie's. Back in the 80s, bro. We used to go, and the late 70s, we used to go to this restaurant called Ronnie's. It was on, you can look it up on the internet, bro. It's on the internet. You'll find shit about it. Ronnie's Restaurant in the Colonial Plaza Mall on Highway 50 or Colonial Drive, outside downtown Orlando, just outside downtown Orlando. And I'm fucking telling you, bro, this goddamn restaurant, Dude, it was Ronnie's, and they had the Ronnie's restaurant. They had the Ronnie's bakery right next door. And okay, I'm gonna tell you the whole fucking story. Okay, so my dad's name is Ronald, and when I was a little kid, right on, David C. Baker Jr.
What's up, Beezle? Beezle. What's wrong? What is it, Beez? What is it, Beezle? Beezle. Oh, look at this dog.
Boston Terrier.
Are you a Boston Terrier? Are you a Boston Terrier?
Oh, this is an American Bully. He is a Staffordshire Terrier crossed with an American Pit Bull. That's what this dog is. Look at his ears. He's growing into his ears a little bit more. Aren't you, buddy? Aren't you, buddy? You gotta get chill. What do you want to get? You want to get? Let's put you down on the floor. What do you say? Okay, hold on. It'd be easier right from here. Oh, there you go, buddy. There you go. Doing me my squats with my dog. What? What? Is this what you want to see? You want to see this? Psst. Hey, man. Sleep well, people. Sleep well. Ugh. I like to disturb folks with my belly. That's part of the show sometimes. How much does Rogan weigh? I just weighed him. Today I think I said, what, 53? What did I say? He weighs 53 pounds today? 54 pounds? I don't know. I'd have to get back on the scale. But this morning I weighed 190 pounds. So it said together we were 243, I think. I think together him and I were 243 pounds. What's 243 minus 190? And fuck dog fighting pits. Ah. Yeah, 53. That's how much Roscoe used to weigh. 53 pounds. He's got to weigh more than 53 pounds. He was almost 60. Yeah, he was 58. So I gotta reweigh that. Let me see. If I weigh 190, fucking calculator. Okay, I think it was together we were 243 minus, and I'm 190 equals 53. Yeah. I think I'm 190. Dad, can I be less than 190 now? Let me see. Because I didn't weigh myself again. There's no way I lost more weight. Fuck. No, man. This says I'm 190, Shit, if I lean back, which I tried to do with him, 190, 195, man. It says I'm 195 with my boots, my jeans, and my shirt and my belt on. 195. I must have got the math wrong. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. Dude, I want to weigh him again. Rogan, what is this? What is this? Eat this. Eat this. Eat this. Oh, come here, dude. Come here. What you got there? What you got there? Big piece of paper. You got a big piece of paper. $243. 243. 243. 243. That's it, man. 243, man. Dude, what the fuck is going on here? 243 minus 195 equals 48. It says he weighs 48 pounds, man. How could he weigh 48 pounds? Maybe that's what he was. He was 48 pounds, not 58 pounds. But guys, that must be it. I must have made a mistake the other day. There's no way he's lost 10 pounds. I must have made a mistake the other day. Roscoe weighed 53 pounds. This dog must weigh 48 pounds. I must have made a mistake in my math. Because just now I weighed 195. And when I picked up the dog, I did it twice. And both times him and I weighed 243 pounds, I think. I didn't want hitting 250, I'm pretty sure. 260 was the next number. 260 was the number. 250 was definitely 240. Definitely 243. Definitely 243. Give or take 2. Gonna make that. Gonna make it 48. Definitely make it 48 pounds. Gonna make it 48. It's 100 pounds now? It's fucking 100 pounds, bro. Fuck that shit. I have to be able to pick this dog up and put him in my car. He can't do it on his own. Hey, what's up, Danny? You know, you know what really bothers me is when I confront people on this show and they don't respond. God, that bothers me, man. I mean, I'm trying to interact with you guys. Sometimes that means I gotta confront you guys for the things you say. And I just wish you guys would talk to me, man. Do you remember like that woman came in and said that thing, or my buddy Danny came in earlier and said that? And then they didn't respond, man, after I said, hey, man, where are you getting your fucking rabbit hole of information from? I don't think we ever heard back from him after that. Remember, we had a whole conversation about checking your sources and blah, 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 how important it is to know, you know, you're not just clicking on a stupid video from some moronic friend of yours on Facebook. We had the whole conversation. Facebook. We had the whole conversation. You know. Billy. No, all I said was, I think I just commented that your dog was fucking huge and that I need to be able to load my dog up in the car. I bet yours could just hop right in, but you know, he's too short. So I have to be able to pick him up and to put it. Roscoe used to just hop right in the car. And so it didn't matter that he was 53 pounds. Roscoe was very agile. He was lanky, you know, so he'd hop up anywhere. At least this dog will hop up on this couch. But the truck is so fucking high up, and he hasn't figured out yet how to hop up using the step, even getting in the Escalade. You know, he hasn't. I don't think he's done. I think he once got out on his own. I can't remember. 78. Staffordshire built bully. 78. Yeah, his dad is 85. Well, not supposedly. His dad is fucking huge. When his dad jumps up on top of you, it fucking hurts. If you're sitting on the couch. Speak of the devil. Look who's back. All right. I'm gonna go back and cry over my goddamn tomato plant, man, because I don't know how I'm gonna get that fucking thing out of that grow. But I'm gonna go start studying it and trying to figure it out because it's all intertwined down there in wires and cables. I might have to start unplugging things and whatever. But the tomatoes. This is the problem. The tomatoes got tomatoes on it. They're about to turn red. There's one on there. It's orange right now. It's not ready yet. But those tomatoes are so sweet. And it's like, oh, if I kill the plant, I get no tomatoes. If I leave it in there for just a little bit while longer, I'm going to end up with at least 15 or 20 tomatoes that I'll eat and enjoy. So if the whole plant gets killed in the transport, at least I'll have something. So I'm like, I don't know, man. I really want to get it out there.
Hey, you sweetie boy, what are you doing? You're so sweet. Look at you. Aw, look at your face. Yes, you're a good boy.
Are your ears clean? Look at your ears. Oh, that one's dirty. That one's dirty. Okay. Off he goes. Jump up there. Jump up on the couch. Jump up on the couch. Do it, Rogan. Rogan, jump up on the couch. Where's your baby at? Get your baby. Jump up there. Go get your baby. Go get your baby. Good boy! Where's your baby? Go get your baby. Where's your baby? Rogan. Rogan, where's your baby at? Rogan, where's your baby? Where's your baby? Where's your baby, Rogan? Where's your baby, buddy? Rogan, where's your baby? Where's your baby? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Where's your baby? Where's your baby and what does he do? Did he get him the chopper? Your baby. Look, your baby. Your baby's right. There's your baby. Good boy. Good boy, Rogan. Got your baby. Rogan got his baby. Good boy, Rogan. So, yeah, then I'm going to go down and look at the beautiful grow. I'm going to go down and look at that thing. See if the cams pop up. Wow, listen to my fucking fan turn on in my computer to bring up the fans. I love it. I mean to bring up the cams. I said fans. Wow, they're all popping up. Here, check this out. It's beautiful. They're not all popping up. We've got those. Look at those two. Ah, isn't that awesome? I got to get down there and go look at those plants. You got to go make sure everything's all watered in. And then start considering dropping that tomato. You have to move it. Do I have to move the tomato plant? No, I can leave it for until my vegetables start ripening on it, I think. I think that's what I want to do because I think moving it, they're all just going to fall right off. And I want to get some fruit off of it because it might die in the transplant. You know, so far, everything that I've transplanted except for one pole bean has made it. And the pole bean's no big deal. I mean, I can pop pole bean seeds in the ground anytime I want. And those things grow like, you know, weeds. Fucking boom, 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 and boom. You got, in 40 days, you got freaking pole beans growing off of them. you know. But I've already got good pole beans down there, and they're gonna grow crazy. So I'm gonna have pole beans just, you know. In fact, I should probably bring my trellising down there. Be pretty smart. Put the trellising in there, and so the pole beans go up the trellis. That's what I should do. I could do that right now. You guys could watch me trellis while I do it. See, and you look, check this out. There's the trellis. There's the trellis right there, guys. See that? I need to take that trellis, and I need to go over here, and the pole beans are like back here somewhere, and I need to put that trellis inside the cage. So the pole beans go up the trellis, not up the cage. And stay off the cannabis plant too. That's going to be another thing. I want to try to keep the pole beans off the cannabis tree. A green bean? I think pole beans and green beans are the same thing. Okay, Google. What's the difference between a pole bean and a green bean?
According to the gardening cook, the main difference between bush beans and pole beans is the support that they need. All green beans like a bit of support, but pole beans grow much taller and really need trellis or poles to climb on to get a successful harvest.
They're all green beans. They're all in the green bean family, so pole beans are green beans. Jeffrey Barkley, good question. Good on-topic question. That's how you participate. Not by asking me how my fucking 420 was. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed the 2 hours. I'm the fuck out of here. You guys, I loved this show. And if you did too, go ahead and share it all over Twitter. Share it all over Facebook in large groups. Tell people about this show and tell people how important it is to go off grid. Do me a favor. Go to Joe Rogan's website, okay? It's probably joerogan.com. There will be something there that says contact. Find it. Send a message. Tell him I want to talk to him about all kinds of shit. Like what I told you guys before about the fact that politics is dead. That's the most important thing. He talks to a lot of people that cover politics, and we need to get the message out to all of them. They need to all be discussing off-grid living like I'm doing. We're talking about greenhouses. We're talking about composting. These are the things you need to learn, man. Okay? Let Joe Rogan know. Thank you so much. Go out there and be soldiers and stay home, guys. Okay, thank you so much. No law regarding cannabis. Bye, y'all. There's your 20-second goodbye. You guys aren't going anywhere, are you? Well, then I might as well leave this on and let you guys watch me do the trellising, shouldn't I? Wouldn't that be great? Here, give me a second. Okay. Okay. Enjoy the show. While I go take care of this. Oh. Rogan, you stay up here. You can't be going up and downstairs. You have to heal up. Alright? It's trellised. It's a done deal. Oh, the cameras went off? What the fuck, man? Whatever. Fuck you. The cameras run the whole show. And then I go downstairs to fucking do something, and they shut off as soon as I grab the trellising. Whatever. Typical. Fucking, that's the month I've been having, guys. Bye, y'all. Take care. Just take it easy. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry you didn't get to watch shit. But I just did the whole goddamn thing. I went down there and I trellised. Fucking A, man. Was the other camera up? Did you guys see me in the grow? Did you guys see me in the greenhouse trellising? Did you guys see me trellising in the greenhouse? All right. So you didn't. Okay. All right. Well, I did. The trellises are up, and I'm sorry, guys. Psst. I didn't even realize my Oh, you did, Steven? You saw me go down there? You did see me in the fucking greenhouse? No. Yeah, they both went down at the same time. What the fuck, dude? Oh, it was so weird. They ran the whole show, and then all of a sudden, boom, they cut off. That's so fucking weird, man. Just my goddamn luck lately. All right, you guys take care. I'm out of here. Psh, unreal. Nobody does consistent fucking internet anymore, pal. Psh, unreal. You better go buy one of them $600 fucking routers. Psh, unreal. And get a decent connection to the freaking internet, my friend. This right here is unacceptable. I don't know. I think it's the software more, but whatever. Alright, I'm gone. Bye, guys.